Hello, everybody. Oh, let's try this again. Okay, we're just gonna start it from the beginning. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Yesterday Podcast. Yes, as you can see, everybody in chat, we have our YouTube monetization back. It is amazing. I didn't even realize it. I just got home from Vegas and got on to start the podcast, and then it said it gave me the option to enable monetization on this video, and I was like, "Holy!" I'm so happy. I was not expecting. Honestly, I didn't expect to get monetized again. Thank you for saying I have a sick hat, Leroy. I appreciate you. You love all my hats. I wasn't expecting that, man. I was in a great mood either way. Like, I'm hungover as shit. Well, not that bad. I feel like I slept about 5 hours, but I drink a lot. A lot. So I don't know. Um, so yeah, we were in Vegas yesterday. We went with my wife's family, and it was beautiful, man. It was a beautiful fucking experience. Like, it really was. I legitimately just enjoyed their company. I like literally feel like I like almost like I don't know, like fell in love with my wife's family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt really good. Kyle with the tier 1 membership. Guess who's back? I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, dude. Yeah, it's oh my god, it feels so good. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you, bro. It feels so good to be back. Um, yeah, but it was a beautiful experience, dude. It was a trip. Monica got sick. Like, well, I wouldn't say sick. She just drank. She was drinking, and she decided she was, probably wasn't best for her to be out. So she went up to the room, and I was gonna chill with her, but then I just kind of felt. Actually, so what had happened it was a great night. We went to dinner. It was beautiful. Um, and then we're at a bar, and I end up going to chug a beer and accidentally, literally spit that beer all over my father-in-law's face on accident. I don't think I was like just too drunk. I just coughed as the beer was in my mouth. And as I did that, it just fucking sprayed all over this man's face, dude. It was so sad and disheartening and embarrassing. So fucking embarrassing. And it was like one of the most embarrassing moments in my life. But it was all good. They were real cool about it. Obviously giving me shit like I deserved to get. But um, yeah, what's up, Jenny? How you doing? I did not gamble. I did. I played roulette once, so um, that was cool. Lost $20 instantly. What was I gonna say? So yeah, that was kind of the reason why I didn't want to stay up in the room and go to sleep too early, because I just felt like, man, I don't want to. I just feel like I need to make up for that. Like, I need to go like try to make things better and talk to him and shit like that. So I went around and I found them and I hung out with them, and we had a lot of drunk conversations, and I was out hanging out with my wife's family for hours while she was sleeping. It was a trip because that's not something I would ever have done. But I'm just in a new state of mind. I feel like I'm just like I want to be happy now. Obviously, everybody, I talk about this all the fucking time. But now I'm at a point now where did I say what's up to Jenny? What's up, Jenny? I think I did. I don't know. I'm just in a place now where it's like I'm sick of fucking complaining. I'm sick of talking about where I want to go, what I want to do. I'm just gonna do it. I just need action is where I'm at now. So it was a really good night. It was a really good night. It's a really good experience. I enjoyed it a lot, and I feel like I grew as a person because of it. Because I legitimately like just I don't know, just enjoyed the company of people, and it was nice. It was really really nice. So that was beautiful, man. And it's a trip because when I'm hungover, it's very, very hard for me to be happy. If for some reason, alcohol fucks with my head, and it makes me very, very, very like emotional, and makes my mind weak, and it's just a trip because I don't feel that way today. And I drink a lot. And I think it has to do with the fact that we didn't really spend that much money. And I don't know, I'm just in a better place, I guess, whatever. But it's nice. It's nice to be hungover and not like regret my entire life. It's beautiful. It's actually kind of nice to know that I can drink and enjoy conversation and enjoy, you know, the tradition of clinking glasses together and hanging out and, you know, stuff like that, and still be happy to trip, because that's always been a struggle for me. So that's one thing I definitely learned yesterday. Hey dude, somebody says in chat, Azunami in chat says, hey dude, how are you feeling these days? Your come down video really helped me. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. And that's good to hear. I'm great. I'm doing good. I'm doing very, very good lately. But I'm glad to hear that helped you. I actually had another video idea as I was out there drinking in Vegas, about how to get through a bad trip. Now, this type of video can be very, very hard to make, because any little thing, when somebody's going through a bad trip, any little thing can throw off that that trip. You know what I'm saying? Like if you say the wrong thing at the wrong time, if you say the right thing at the wrong time, it's just a lot of different things. So I want to do something to where if somebody's having a really bad trip, they can go look it up, how to get through a bad trip. And I will sit there and calmly talk to them through their bad trip. You know, does that make sense? So I just feel like I gotta do it right. What's up, Em? Well, good vibes to you too, dude. Good vibes. It's nice because, like, I love the fact that I get comments like that, dude. Like the fact that I hear from so often that the come down video help people. That is like so beautiful to me, and like makes everything really worth it. And now that we're monetized again, it just like oh man, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm so happy, such in a good place. Happy you guys are here. Just happy to be back. Chastity, your name is green. How come? Is that because you've been member for like 2 months? I think that's why. That's cool. My bad trip consisted of a massive panic attack. Chastity? Did I say Chastity? Yeah, Chastity. Your name in my chat is green. My bad trip consisted of a massive panic attack that went away after some deep breathing. That's beautiful. That's really good that you were able to get through that. Because man, it's hard. It's hard when you're in a bad trip to get out of it. Even, you know, for a lot of people at least, especially if you don't know like how the experience is going to be. If you're not experienced in experiences, then it can be terrifying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it shows green for me. I don't know, like your name. It looks dope. Deep breathing while tripping is where it's at. It's totally different than sober. I bet. I fucking bet. The other day I did that. The meditation and workout stream. And I legitimately shed tears while I was meditating, like straight up. Like they just started coming out. I was like tripping out, like what the fuck? And then towards the end of the meditation, I just had this urge to fucking pray. And I sat there and I legitimately prayed on stream. It was nuts, man. It was like, what the fuck? Like just from sitting there breathing and concentrating and being like, I felt so calm and at peace, and just like, it was a trip. It was a very, very like spiritual moment, and just feels like the beginning. Like I told Monica yesterday, like I'm so looking forward to getting back home and streaming and working out and meditating and continuing this, you know. And I hate to talk too much about, you know, I just hate to talk too much and not act right now. I'm like, I just want to act. So good thing, or for people who don't know, on Friday's stream, I mentioned that because I streamed Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I mentioned that starting today, we're going to be doing Sunday through Friday streams every day. Unless I work or there's something else going on, I'm going to do my best to stream or upload every single day from Sunday to Friday. So whether it's just like the podcast or whether it's a fucking workout stream, meditation stream, but I will be streaming every single day other than Saturdays. So I'm going to make it happen. And I don't think that there's really nothing holding me back right now from doing it. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Working out feels super good. Great release for me personally. Been trying to do it more. Yeah, it was a trip. I actually did sit-ups. You know how long it's been since I did sit-ups? I was tripping out. A real big place that I'm at is like starting to understand how much I enjoy streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I really enjoy this shit. I love the instant connection that you can have with people. I love the simplicity of it, that there's so many different aspects and different things you can stream. I can sit here and play a video game. I can sit here and do what I'm doing right now. I can live stream from somewhere else. I can live stream from outside at a different place on my phone. I just really am starting to like come to terms with the fact that I just fucking love live streaming, and that's kind of the future of the channel, and I'm okay with that. And that's not to say that I'm never gonna upload videos. I definitely am, but I want to live stream like a lot. Have you tried the Wim Hof method? I have not. I will though. I've had multiple people actually express that to me, so tell me about that. So for sure. I do want to say that today this podcast probably won't be too long because I feel like shit, and I know, I see, and I know I may not seem like it, but I feel like shit. And I need to eat some food. I think we'll get some deluxe chili cheese fries from Del Taco. Bitch. I'm excited. Deluxe chili cheese fries. I might even get me a little shake or something. It was really nice because we didn't really spend that much money, like, at all. And we were like really worried because we didn't take that much. But it worked out beautifully. So very nice to leave Vegas and still have money in your pocket. Very rare for me to do that. Yeah, what did we do? We went to this place called Maggiano's. It's like a high class kind of like Italian restaurant. I don't know if it's high class or classy, but it's a nice restaurant. And we had this wine that's this like 3 or 4 year old wine. It's fucking $360 a bottle or something like that. I think $316 a bottle. I was like, holy! I felt weird drinking it, but it was delicious, and it was the food itself was on another level. I couldn't believe that. Like, you see like these people eating this like fancy food and shit, and they're like, oh, that's so good, blah, blah, blah. That shit was amazing, and it was like fancy like bruschetta bread with like things on it. It was so fucking good. I was like sitting, I felt so classy. I was like, see, look at me. This is me. I should have took some pictures or something. I don't know. I was thinking about streaming, but I mean, like vlogging the experience. But I think I'm gonna wait to do vlogs and actual videos like that, until I don't have to use my phone, because the iPhone, it's cool, I guess, but I don't like to vlog with it. And I'm getting that new camera soon, so when I get the new camera, it's on. I always assume fancy food tastes shit. Nah, it was delicious, bro. It was like fancy. Motherfucker put it in they put it on like a little tray with like 4 bruschetta breads with different toppings. And there was like, you could tell that they just like put some like syrup or some shit and just like went back and forth with it. Just like a little goddamn, like the salt, man. It was clean. It was clean looking, and it was delicious. I was I was on cloud nine. And then we had that wine. I was fucking tripping out, bro. I was tripping out. It was such a dope experience. Only part of the weekend or night or day or whatever that I fucking regret and can't get out of my head is the fact that I fucking accidentally spit beer all over my father-in-law's face. I have never fucking ever been so embarrassed. I probably have. I'm sure I have. I've done worse things. But holy shit. And I wasn't even drunk. I wasn't even drunk like that. Bro, how are you so rich? Not rich, brother. I told you, I didn't barely pay for anything. We were treated by Monica's family, and obviously huge thanks to them, and they did us a huge solid. But it was beautiful. Oh god, yeah. It's funny because like all day I remember thinking, all day I've been thinking about stupid things, the comments I say, like whatever, and it's like I go like, ugh, and I have to like literally physically like, ugh, or like make a noise or like shake just to get myself out of thinking about that stupid ass fucking moment. It's like, it's funny because I keep telling myself, and I learned this the last time when I meditated, I was like, I need to learn to let go of thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to learn, and it's like I feel like I constantly have all these thoughts, and I'm like I just developed this like bank in my head full of just thought debt kind of shit, and it's like why? It's so stupid. It's just it's really hard for me to let go of thoughts sometimes, and even if I forget the thought, I feel like it's still in there in that thought debt, and it takes me a while for those thoughts to go. Like you ever be in a really bad mood or feel really sad or pissed off, and then you don't really remember why? Like you don't know why you're just not right, and then you have to like remind yourself, oh, that's why. It's like that. It's like that. It's a trip. It's a trip, dude. It's a trip. It's such a mind fuck because it's just weird. It's so funny because after a while I feel like I've learned to understand that my brain and my body and the emotions I have are legitimately just like stupid ass fucking chemicals in my brain or whatever the fuck they are, and it's just like dumb bullshit that just like it's like I can physically feel a feeling and also understand that it's bullshit. It's like I can feel sad and at the same time be like, I don't know why, it's dumb, but I'm still feeling it. It's weird. You can separate yourself from your feelings when you get to a certain point, or at least I feel like I can. You are the definition of insanity. What? No, I don't think so. I guess if I was, then I wouldn't know. I'm totally sane, bro. Oh, man. I'm so close to like being really nauseous. Yeah, that's right, Heisman. He says, I feel you, bro. Head up, 10 toes down. I like it. Audible has schizophrenia and is just talking to his monitor. Holy shit. Don't say things like that, bro. That's terrifying to me. I'll start believing that shit. See, look, would it not be perfect if I could somehow get all these things? I mean, not somehow. If I just lowered everything, the open sign, everything that's back there, just lowered it like to here. And that way, rather than just because if it's like this looks nice, right? But you can't really see me. I'm like way down here. I feel like I'm just out of frame high. And it's like I'm one kind down here. But it's cool, huh? I don't know, whatever. But wouldn't it be cool if I could just lower everything and have the shot like this? No, because then it would be too, it wouldn't work. I need a higher chair. That's what I need. Just need a higher chair. That's all. You need to invest in a big fish tank for your garage. That'd be tight. That'd be so dope. I never thought about ever think that about a fucking fish tank. But hey, dude, I'll throw some sharks up in that bitch. I'll throw some lobsters. I'll put a little like a little bong in there for him, like a little house, like a little bong house for him, or her, Wait, is there male fish and female fish? For sure, right? Yeah. Oh shit. Why did that question legitimately just come out of my mouth? You said the fish are smart as fuck? Fish are smart? I bet they are. I bet we don't give them enough credit. I know dolphins are smart. I know dolphins are smart and they rape. It's true. That's not tight. They not even each other. They rape like human beings. There has been humans who have been raped by dolphins. Did you guys know that? It's a fact. Is that a fact? I could just be making that up. I'm pretty sure there has been a raping from a dolphin to a human before in life. But don't quote me on that. Was that on South Park? Is that what I'm thinking about? Look up dolphin gangbang on FinHub. Shut the fuck. Can you imagine fucking going to a mental health specialist or like talking to somebody like a therapist and it's like, ever since that dolphin took advantage of me, I haven't been the same since. Look up the word effluence. I learned that word the other day, and it's my official word for 2020. What is it called? Effluence. That's a sick ass word. I can't even know how to say it right. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Effluence.
Ooh, it's so loud. Effluence. Lose moisture and turn to a fine powder on exposure to air. Reach an optimum stage of a development or blossom. Effluence. Damn. Okay. I like that word. And they get high. Dolphins, they're incredibly intelligent. 2, they rape. And 3, they get high. When you think about it, dolphins, I mean, because they're intelligent, is that why they rape and get high? Is that like if there was other animals that had slightly more intelligence, would they do that too? I read that somewhere too not too long ago about dolphins raping people. Yeah, right. It's a thing. It's a real thing. No, dolphins, they might go or whatever the sound they make, but they're also gonna be like, give me that low key, you know. And wait, how does a dolphin rape a person? Does it have a penis? What does a dolphin penis look like? And where is it? And how big is it? And how do they know where the holes are in a human? You know, Chastity, you know how dolphins sound. They go, ee, ee, ee. No, that's not that. That last one was ee, ee. No, something like that. Something like that. It's very similar. Something like that. I can do it. I used to be able to do it real good. I don't know what's happening to me, dude. Fuck it up, man. Fuck it up. You know what? I was also told this weekend that I look like I'm losing weight. Because I am. I had one person tell me like a week before, like last week, that I look like I smoke weed. You just look like you smoke weed. What the fuck does that even mean? Like, I just look at your face and I can just tell you smoke weed. Fuck. What the fuck you mean by that? You know? Oh, turtles are the rapists? Turtles are. I think dolphins do too. I hope not, but I bet. Yeah, this person said, you look like you smoke weed. First off, what does that mean? Second off, It's probably because I do smoke weed. No, they said by my physical appearance and my face that they could tell that I smoked weed, that I look like it. What does that mean? Do I look tired? Is it because of the bags I have under my eyes? Do I look like pale? Like, what the fuck? And how does that connect with weed? You can't tell. Maybe because of the way I dress and the way I walk and carry myself, maybe. Because I'm like real, like, fucking floppy, and I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't fucking like really walk with confidence sometimes, and my feet just fucking flop back and forth because I'm just like, whatever, dude. I have a perma blazed look. Hey, well, shit, you know, it is what it is, and probably because I am perma blazed. You know what I mean? True, Wiz Khalifa does look like he fucking is high all the time, but it's definitely because he is. And I get, and honestly, in all honesty, I get what that means. Like, as far as like your face kind of looks like you smoke weed. I feel like it's definitely like there's a look in a sense that you can just, I don't know. I feel like over time you start to be able to tell almost if people smoke weed or not. But shit, sometimes people surprise the hell out of me. One time when I worked at Jiffy Lube when I was like 20, I was at work obviously, and this old man, he was like in his 60s and he worked there, and I think he saw me in my car smoking weed, and he was like a cool old man, and he got in the car with me and smoked weed with me, and it was like the first time I had ever smoked with like an old person. It was a trip to me. I was tripping out. He ended up being a real cool dude too. We smoked multiple times. It was a trip. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. You don't really know who smokes weed and who doesn't. A lot of people do. People you wouldn't expect. And it's so weird because, like, I even had conversations about it last night. Like, there's still such a stigma in certain situations and in certain, like, I don't know, in certain situations and places of business and in certain circles, there's just this weird idea that weed is like, I don't know, like just fucks with your head and kills your brain. Like I had somebody tell me legitimately last night that weed kills brain cells, and it's a fact. And I was like, no, it's not. And I didn't want to even argue. Like, okay, like you can't really argue with somebody like that. And really, I can't like go straight to the studies that I've, I don't know. I can't cite the fucking studies and shit like that well, but it's a trip. It's a trip. Certain performance jobs in sports, it will affect you. I think it definitely, for sure. Like you can't be fucking astronaut and faded as fuck on your way up to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be a goddamn, I don't know. Like there's a lot of different positions you can't be super stoned for, but there's definitely in every life and position, there's definitely a time when you can smoke weed. And I think that what it is that most people who smoke weed and are open about it smoke a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that that's kind of like the idea of what people are when they smoke weed. Like people just smoke a lot, but not everyone does. Some people legitimately just smoke at night once a day or once every few days, and they're happy with that. And that's beautiful. But, there's definitely, and then you have the people like me who smoke like every day, almost all day. And, even I myself, I have to take breaks and do take breaks and enjoy taking breaks. So whatever point I was trying to make right now, I don't think I made. I mean, I think I was just trying to say that people like, not everybody smokes as much as other people, and I think that in any position there's probably a time where you can smoke, because if there's a time when you can drink, there's a time when you can smoke. So oh shit, my back is hurting. So yeah, it's a trip. It is what it is, and it's like I don't even like orange juice is too dank. Hell yeah, especially on a hangover, dude. Um, yeah, it was just a trip. It was a trip to have these conversations, and it's like I'm getting to a point now where I just don't want to argue because there's no point. It's like, yeah, I'd like to spread knowledge, but when there's somebody you could tell, like, it's not even like I judge them for it or like is the thing, but they, some people are debating to not to learn, but to try to prove you wrong or themselves right. And with somebody like that, you can't. Even if you prove them wrong with actual evidence and it's a fact, a lot of the time they're just like laugh it off or like whatever, change the subject, you know? There's been so many times where that's happened. And people just like it's just I don't know. It's just not worth it, dude. Unless they're legitimately sitting there trying to learn and they're open minded, then I'll conversate. But if you're just trying to like make me wrong, then okay. All right. It's so nice to just be able to not give a fuck about things, you know? Because a lot of me has been very, very thoughtful about bullshit. And it's like things like that would stick in my head. And I was the guy who was trying to convince people of certain things. That was who I was. And now I've gotten to a point where I just want to learn. And if I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong. I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong. No fucking problem. People trip out on how little of a problem I have to insane what I did wrong and that damn I fucked up. I have no fucking problem saying that at all. I wish that more people would like that. Absolutely, Alfie. See, Alfie in chat says, my boy started smoking too much recently and it's messing with him now because his world revolves around it. Absolutely, 150%. You can become extremely dependent on weed and it can be very, very bad for you in your life and the people around you, just like anything else. And that's not to try to make it seem okay, because there's going to be issues like that in life with anything. But obviously, you know, we're not going to we don't blame, you know, hamburgers and fucking French fries for the fact that people are overweight. You know, people don't, but for some reason, it seems like people do that with weed. People get I don't know about addicted is the right word, but they develop a bad habit and they get dependent on weed. And for some reason, there's this stigma that it's the weed's fault rather than blaming the person like we would do with issues of like being overweight and things like that. It's a trip when you think about it. I'm still tripping balls. Your eyes keep drifting in opposite directions. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Sick mustache, Leroy says. Well, thanks, man. I actually trimmed it. Like, legit trimmed it. It's a lack of discipline. Absolutely. 150%. Exactly what it is. But it's hard, man. It's hard when you're sad and you know you can smoke weed and not be sad, man. It's hard to not want to get away from it, you know, to get away from being sad, or to get away from feeling like shit about your life, or you know, they're just being okay where you're at. I feel like it's smoking weed is such a like double-sided stone, or I don't know. It's like good and bad. It could be good and in the same way too. Like, you know, it can help you feel better about your life. Let's say there's somebody who's really, really broke and they smoke weed, and they're okay with being broke. You know, that makes them feel better in those moments. They're okay with not, you know, having tons of money and stuff like that, or whatever the fuck, you know. But also because they're okay with it, they don't do anything to change it. And then you get caught up in a fog of not understanding that life with a better job or more financial, you know, income, and also smoking weed is 10 times better. It just requires some work and probably some sacrifice. And people don't understand either how important it is to take breaks from smoking weed. I feel like that's that's not very talked about. People, you should take breaks from smoking weed. If you smoke daily, you need to like take a tolerance break. I suggest like once a month. Give like every once a month. I'd say take like 2 or 3 days off, because then you can appreciate it more. then you can kind of reevaluate how much you're smoking, when you're smoking, what you should be doing going forward, reevaluate your life in those days, you know, and you don't, it's not necessarily even, and this is only for people who smoke daily and a lot, you know, it's in my opinion, you know, that's just where I'm at. I know I need to take breaks, you know, every few weeks, because if not, then I get way too dependent on it. So yeah. And it's beautiful after you take that tolerance break and you come back and you smoke something, you're just like, holy, I forgot what it was like to be high. It's a trip. Like, I get moments of just being like, oh shit, I'm actually fucking faded right now. Wow. Because sometimes when you smoke like I do, or you're smoking kind of just not really, you're not getting high. You're just kind of like, and which is fine. You don't need to be all fucking high. But I mean, sometimes I just feel like I'm smoking and I'm just like, just to get anxiety, just to alleviate like my anxiety almost, and to just be okay with being in my own skin and in my own head. But I don't get like high like that. Like, even if I smoke a lot, I guess, yeah. But yeah, it's a trip. Man, what a beautiful day. We got monetization back, you guys. If you guys are interested, you can become a member now. You just hit join. And I think it's like $1.99 or something like that. I don't know. But you get to use cool, very, very cool emojis in chat, and as well as supporting the channel. And you get these emojis. Yeah, I knew Chastity to be on it. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. That's so fucking exciting. It makes me so fucking happy that we're back and we can continue to grow and hopefully, you know, get some and just, I don't know, just really get this live stream thing going. I'm hype. I went and woke up my wife like, babe, I got my YouTube shit back. She's like, oh, babe, I'm happy for you. She's like half asleep. Oh, God. Cheers. Next weekend, I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So unfortunately, I won't be able to stream Friday or Sunday. So the first week that I do this whole live streams every day but Saturday thing, I have to take 2 days off. But it is what it is. I'll probably try to do the podcast Thursday night, I'm thinking. If not, I'll probably do it next Monday. Sorry, I need to quit fucking with this. I know it's loud and annoying. Chastity in chat asked, so Audible, what's the key to a successful marriage in your opinion? Man, dude, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm not really that, you know, educated and experienced in marriage. I mean, we've only been married for almost 4 years now. But yeah, I really I would say like definitely obviously communication, but like honest communication. Even when it's hard truths. Understanding, it takes a while, I think, to really understand a person. Me and Monica have been friends, or off and on. I thought I made that. Did I make that? Did that go in the bucket? No, it didn't. I thought I made it backwards. It takes a long time to really understand another person. Me and Monica have been friends off and on relationship since we were in 7th grade, and we're barely starting to really truly understand each other. And yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to it. It's not a natural thing for humans to do this. I mean, it's starting to become a natural thing because we've evolved into it. But as human beings, you know, monogamy is not like in our DNA. At least for, I don't know. Yeah, it's just not. So it's weird, but it's worth it in today's society. It's a beautiful thing. You need a partner. You need like a family. I feel like you need. I don't know if you need it, but it's that's the whole point of this. Is to just make the generations better. Continue to make people better, and when you have kids, you make them better than you, and that's it. I'm doing my best to hold it in here with you guys, but I need to eat some fucking greasy food. Real bad. I was up taking shots. I had to take shots. I don't normally don't, obviously, but I had to because Monica's dad made me, and I had to basically do anything he said because I literally just spit beer in this dude's face on accident. So it's like, whatever. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna take off, guys. I feel like shit, but you know what? Today has been a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. I'm so fucking happy. Tomorrow I'll probably do another workout meditation stream. We'll see how it feels. That's what I'm really excited about, is the fact that I can just do different types of streams, and I'm gonna try to come up with new ideas and stuff like that. So this has been amazing, guys. You guys have been awesome. Life is amazing. Go out there and experience it. Be happy. Be yourself. Do you. Enjoy. Smile. We got monetization back. We're back in chat with the emojis. Life is great. Life is great. And guess what I'm about to go do? I'm about to go get some deluxe chili motherfucking fries from Del Motherfucking Taco. Motherfucker. Okay? And I hope that FRS, y'all. FLRS. I'm about to FLRS my ass out this motherfucking house and go get some Del Taco. All right? Peace out, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Chastity, M, Leroy, Via, Alfie. Who else was here? Fucking Kyle signed up for the membership. I appreciate you, dude. Leroy, did I say that already? Yeah, a bunch of people. Edmund was here. Who else was here? Polo popped in real quick earlier. Dan, Cosmic Void, Jeff. You guys are all amazing. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Be happy. Be yourself. I'll see you guys next time. All right? Peace. Oh, where's that? There it is.